Thank you very much. Salam alaikum and Ramadan Mubarak. First off, we struggled a little bit. I think both teams didn't play with the right intensity and the right tempo. But I think in the second half we were a little bit better. We reacted a bit. We had to change the structure. Losing Mubarak was a little bit of a now it's Motaraji last week and now it's Mubarak. So we have to do an analysis on why our midfielders, we lost Malsa before. 3 games in a row now we've lost central midfielders, so we have to look at that. And but then the second half was a bit better. We made a few more passes, we put a bit more pressure on the defense line. We showed good mentality and good effort, and I understand because Ramadan is very difficult, and I think sometimes we have to also be a little bit more understanding. I think that's the right word.
Alors في الشوط الاول الكوتش كيقول باللي كان شويه ديال لا سوفرانس مع اللاعبين، وهذا بالنسبه لي زيكيب بجوج خصوصا الوداد الرياضي والفتح الرباطي ما لعبوش بزاف ديال لانتنسيتي وما كانش ان ريتم اللي هو مرتفع. مي في الشوط الثاني كان لو ريتم شويه احسن، كان بوكو دو رياكسيون، ولكن il a dû changer la structure. الاصابه ديال مبارك اثرت على لا بيرفورمانس ديال ليكيب لانه في ميليو تيران سنترال. دونك هذا كيخصو يتخاد بعين الاعتبار. تكلم كذلك على رمضان وقال بلي لو ريتم ما كيكونش بحال في الايام العاديه. قال كذلك باللي دار بوكو دو بريسيون في لا لين ديفونسيف، وانه بين باللي كاين بوكو ديفور ولكن ما كانش ولكن النتيجه ما سيرتش.
Good. We have a Moroccan expression, majous. Majous, he didn't come. It means he didn't play very well. How do you explain that the first half he didn't come, majous, and the second half they play very well? How did you explain the difference between the two halves? The composition, the 4 players you bring at the second half, maybe?
The subs were good. They did well. Now we've. I got a very interesting document sent to me about the impact of the subs, and the subs were good. They did well. They helped us, but I think it's more mentality than anything today. We're struggling a little bit, but I see the effort. Especially in the second half, and it makes me happy. And you can't win every game, you can't win every game. So I can't sit here every time we don't win. I have to explain football is win, lose or draw. And even we cannot win every game. And this is, I've grown up in football ever since I was a kid. And I have an understanding that in football, it's about effort, commitment, and you give everything that you can. If you win, excellent. If you lose because the opponent is better, you shake hands, sportsmanlike, and you try to improve and you get better. And if you draw, you look at the positives and also you fix the negatives. We are a new team. Everyone doesn't want me to say this, but we are a new team. It's 26 new players. We are fighting for a Champions League spot. We have started from a disadvantage from far, from Zimamra, 10 match days ago, how many points gap we had to close? And we've done that. Why can't these players get more support? I look at Bora coming in at halftime and he's distraught. And me as a coach, I look at my players and I say, why can't they get more support, guys? I understand we haven't won anything in 2 years. I understand there's a hunger for Champions League. And believe me, there's no one more hungrier than me to play Champions League. I was in the semi-final of Champions League 2 years in a row. I had the option to join clubs that are playing Champions League. I came to join Wydad because when I played with Sundowns against Wydad, I saw how much they loved their club. I saw how much they showed their love to me. This is why I didn't go too far. This is why I didn't go to Raja. And I chose Wydad. But what I see now, the lack of support, the lack of patience. It's not easy, guys. Nas, let me tell you. Do you know that this is my first Ramadan as a coach?
How do you feel?
It's difficult, but you know, can I tell you something that people don't know? I'm fasting with the players. So I can feel what they are going through. And I know how difficult it is for me. So if it's difficult for me, how difficult must it be for these guys who have to run for 90 minutes, who have to train every single day? Show a little bit of compassion, guys. What I see every week, throwing bottles and describe, I don't like it. I am not involved in football because of this. We have a goal. Do you understand what a goal is? It's a dream. Dreams are pure. They come from a place that comes with motivation, that comes with pride for achieving them. The dream is to win Botola or win a space for the Champions League. That's what this club deserves. And while I am here, maybe some people don't want me here for long. And that's okay. But while I'm here, Wydad will fight until the death for that spot. And that's it. But this of when we lose, you know, I'm going to get a little bit emotional. I'm sorry. And this is my final. I lost my grandmother 2 weeks ago. Do you know, and this is maybe shouldn't be in the public, but she got sick the day pictures went viral in South Africa of me being thrown with bottles at 86. And we think that's okay? To throw these players with bottles? To boo them at halftime? Why we don't encourage them? They're doing their best, guys. The team is third. The team is fighting. What else do we want from these players, guys? Support them. They're doing their best. Believe me, I see it in their eyes. That's why they respond in the second half. It's because they're trying. They're doing their best. And all I'm asking, for the next 6 games, just push your team over the line, Wydad. Push your team over the line. We have the best support in Botola. When Wydad won Champions League, I watched the game, the final against Al Ahly. At any other stadium, Al Ahly wins that final. But not against the Wydad fans. And that's what I expect as the coach. More support, more positivity, and dream. Don't be obsessed. Obsession is not good. Obsession comes from a darker place. It's evil. But dreams are pure. They give motivation. You fall down, you wake up because you want to dream. You want to live this dream. And that's all I'm asking the players. I'm sorry, I'm very emotional. I have to leave. Sorry.
Okay. في البداية هضر على التغييرات اللي طرح السؤال الصحفي قال له واش ظنيتي بلي التغييرات كان عندهم واحد لامباكت على لو ستيل دو جو قال افكتيفمون لي رومبلاسون كانوا مزيانين ويزون بيان في وعاونوا في لا دوزيام ميطون من بعد قال بلي هو كيظن اليوم انه سي بلوس كيسيون دو مونتاليتي سي بلوس كيسيون دو عقليه ديال اللاعبين تكلم كذلك على المجهودات هو قال لك انا شفت المجهودات عند اللاعبين اي سورتو في لا دوزيام ميطون وهذا الشيء فرحوا رغم النتيجه وقال كذلك باللي كره القدم ماشي كلها فوز كاين فيها الفوز التعادل والخساره وما يمكنش هو يجي في كل كونفيرونس ويكون رابح ويفا دوار اكسبليكي قال هذه هي كره القدم تكلم كذلك تكلم تكلم كذلك على انه اليوم ما كانش ربح ولكن ما كانش تشجيع من عند الجمهور كان مقلق كانت ردة فعل من الجمهور قال علاش الجمهور في اليوم واخا هو ديما كيسبورتي الفرقه علاش اليوم ما كانش هذا السبورت قال كذلك باللي رغم النتيجه هو اللاعبين كيبذلوا مجهود كبير وعطى واحد حاجه قال واش عارفين باللي في رمضان هو اول رمضان ليه اللي غادي يصوم مع اللاعبين دونك هو في الصيام جا قاصح ما بالوك وحدين اللي كيترينيو بالنهار او كيترينيو بعدا دونك هضرت على هاد البوان وتكلم كذلك على واحد النقطه هذه اللي شويه شخصيه. قال لك واش تذكرتوا من توفات الجده ديالو كانت لا فوتو مشات دارت كتسمى فايرال في لافريك دو سود ان هو الجده ديالو ميته وعندهم تصويره كيشيروا عليه الجمهور. قال هذه سي واحد لاكسيون اللي سالا توشي وخلاته شويه مزير لانها كانت شويه صعيبه. وزاد قال كذلك انه صعيب بالنسبه ليه انه يحاول يفسر النتيجه. الا كان التعادل خصو يفسر علاش، الا كانت الخساره خصو يفسر علاش. خلاص ملي كيكون الربح راه